Hello, everybody. Andrea Twarowski here, your online business coach for helping you get sales as quick as possible. So what I want to talk to you guys about today is something that not a lot of people realize, or they might realize that they have to do this, but then they do it all wrong and it doesn't get them sales at all. In fact, it could get them the quite opposite. It could get them a bad rep, and nobody wants that. So in some of my previous videos, I mentioned that you should join a Facebook group or several based on your target market. Okay, so if you're selling makeup, you want to join a Facebook group where, you know, ladies are there who want to buy makeup. And luckily, makeup is the perfect example because there's a lot of ladies out there who want to buy makeup. They could be single, they could be married, they could be getting married, and they're part of a group for wedding planning. They could be a part of a mummy Facebook group. They could be part of a single and looking, Facebook group, anything, right? So, I mean, the last one might be a bad example, single and looking, but I guess what I'm trying to say is there are a lot of different people who would be interested in makeup. So that one's a little bit easier, but, oh, sorry, guys, that's my puppy. She's playing with her toy. She usually stops if I ignore her. Okay. So you need to join Facebook groups where your target market is. Now, this is where people get confused though, and this is where people do it all wrong. And then they come to me saying that they didn't make any sales. So if you join these Facebook groups and start spamming, if you start messaging people, if you start, signing up for the groups and posting right away things like, hey guys, I sell makeup, who would be interested? Or hey guys, I sell custom made t-shirts, who would be interested? Hey guys, I sell baby items, who would be interested? As soon as you say the words I sell, people tend to back away. Even if they're looking for that item or those items, as soon as they hear you say I sell, they see you as being desperate. And if you're desperate, then that means that you don't have customers. If you don't have customers, they think that something's wrong with you and they don't want to be your first customer. Think of yourself also. When you see people say, I sell this, I'm selling that, you quickly back away. When somebody comes to your door from a phone company, from anything, and if they're selling something you're not interested, even if you actually are, you would prefer to go on the website, look at it first, and go from there, because there's nothing worse than a pushy salesperson. And I know none of you want to be that person, but when sales are low, you may think, okay, well, she told me to join a Facebook group and to sell, that's what I'm going to do. But you have to do it the right way. And let me tell you how that is. So when you're a part of a Facebook group, don't post anything right away. You could post a hello. There are some groups out there that want you to say hi. But do not sell do not say that I sell this, I sell that. Say hello as if you were meeting somebody for the first time. Like if you happen to meet a new neighbor, you would not say, hi, my name's Andrea and I sell makeup. What do you do? You would not say that. Like you would say, hi, how long have you been in the neighborhood for? If you need anything, let me know. Do you have any kids? Things like that. Make small talk. But other than saying a hello, do not post anything right away, because if you post something, people know that you're trying to get something out of them. So what I want you to do is to like and comment on other people's posts. Even if you're not interested in it, still like and comment anyway. So I will use makeup as an example. So let's say you're part of a Facebook group that sells that likes makeup. In fact, I was with a Facebook group not too long ago, and they all are in this group because they like makeup. In fact, I think the group name was like Makeup Obsession or, something like that, right? So people post their makeup looks of that day. They have challenges in there where somebody posts a picture from Pinterest and then we all have to make that makeup look on ourselves. So I will like and comment on other people's posts. I would say, oh, you know what? I love your eyeshadow. What company is that? Or how did you get that color of lipstick? It looks like you had blended a couple different colors. Or post something like, I need help picking the right eyeshadow. This is the outfit that I'll be wearing. You know, things like that. Like and comment and ask questions. Ask for help. Now, depending on the Facebook group you're a part of, let's say hypothetically you're an online business coach like me, okay? Me asking for help may not make the most sense because I should know what I'm doing. So if I'm a coach in a coaching form or a coaching group where they're all either coaches or business owners, okay, I may not want to ask for help because do I need the help? Probably not, because I'm a business coach. But what I should be doing is I should be helping other people. So if somebody posts something, they're having trouble setting up their newsletter online, they're having trouble linking their website with their newsletter, well, I can help with that. So will I be asking questions? Maybe not. I might ask a question like, I'm doing a new website, or I'm working on a new brand for this website. Do you prefer this color or do you prefer this color? You know, something along those lines. But you also have to keep in mind that at some point you will be lightly selling in the sense where people will know what you do. So if you're asking for help and then you happen to mention you're a professional makeup artist, some of them, not all of them, may not catch on, but some of them may be saying, oh, well, then why were you asking for help with eyeshadow? You should know this. So if I'm looking for a makeup artist, I'm not going to go to you because you're obviously new at this and you were asking for our help. So that just kind of doesn't make sense. Or they will be thinking, well, she was a liar, you know, like she was just trying to get in here to eventually sell her makeup. So does that make sense? So ask for help where it's appropriate. Like and comment where it's appropriate. You know, don't be a part of these things and try to scam people, because I see this all the time and I hate it. I was a part of a group where I eventually had to leave because people would send me messages all the time saying, hey, have you heard of this company? Or have you heard of that company? And I'm thinking, why are you messaging me? Like, I don't work out. So why are you sending me companies based on working out? If I had asked a question, that's one thing, but I never had. So it's just annoying. And then those same people would send me a message a week later asking the same thing. So I can tell it's all copy and paste. And I do tell my clients over time, when they're thanking customers, when they're following up, there is a lot of copy and paste, but at the same time, you still have to add in personal information. There is nothing worse than having somebody send you a message saying, hey, I saw your interest in this makeup company. I would be happy to have you a part of my team. If you have any questions, please let me know. That sounds very scripted. Things that don't sound scripted are, hey, I noticed the picture of your new puppy the other day. Like, we got a dog about a year ago, and things can be pretty hectic. If you have any questions, you know, let me know, because I haven't talked to you since high school, you know. That's it. You're not selling anything, but you are creating conversation. So, you know, and this doesn't always apply to Facebook pages or Facebook groups because you're typically a part of them in people that you don't know. But I guess on your Facebook profile, over time, or even now, you should be messaging people. You should be liking and commenting on people's posts. Not to sell yet, but to plant the seed, to say, hey, how are you? Long time no see. I see you bought a new house. How is everything so far? We moved about 2 years ago. Things were hectic, you know. It's so nice to see you or to hear from you. That's it, right? Because eventually the conversation is, so what's new? What do you do? And then you can tell people. But I would not ever say, so try to not think of these words ever, is I sell. I sell. Never ever say I sell. You can say you own a shop. You can say I own a shop with natural makeup supplies, or I own a shop with purses, you know, but try to not say I sell. You can in some forms of conversation, like I own a shop that sells natural makeup supplies, you know, that is okay. But as soon as you say, well, I sell makeup, I sell lipstick, I sell Halloween items, I sell Christmas trees, you know, whatever. They hear I sell and they go, oh, okay, well, I'm not interested. I'm just going to stop talking to you, because unfortunately too, there are a lot of companies out there, direct sales companies, where people are signing up for the wrong ones. There are certain ones out there, and this may hit a nerve with some people, but if you haven't heard of these companies yet, I'll briefly talk about it. So if you're a part of a direct sales company, you sell things and you make a commission off of what you sell. When people join that company under you, they are part of your team. So then everything they sell, you also make a commission, which is nice to get started. But there are a lot of people out there that push people. So you will see on their Facebook, I sell this, I sell this, I sell that. And it has been happening so much because it's a very easy way for people to make quick money. But it's not a lot of money. It's $20 here, $20 there. And they think that if they're pushing people, they will make like $5,000 a month. Technically, it's possible over time if you have a large team and if you do it right. But I even talk about that in another video, because I have a lot of clients that have asked me for help with that. But I find that there are some companies out there that just aren't, you know, you're making 10% commission, if that. So there's no point signing up for them. But anyways, that's just my own thing. Unless, of course, you love the products and you're just doing it for fun. But I don't know about you. I don't have time to sell things for fun. I need to sell to make money, right? So, but anyways, I'll save that for another video too. I'm sorry. I'm kind of getting off topic here. But yeah, so I guess the moral of the story is you need to be a part of a lot of Facebook groups. 3 to start, 5, something like that, and then start liking and commenting, because you can't post right away. This takes weeks to just like, comment, so that people see you are a nice person and not looking to sell them things. And sometimes in these Facebook pages or Facebook groups, people ask, hey, who sells this? Or can somebody make me this? Like I'm a part of a Facebook group in a city close to where I live called London Homemade Items, or like London Moms Making Homemade Items, So like I see people all of the time asking for custom shirts, custom mugs, and sometimes people don't answer them back. Or, they will ask them, who can make me this custom shirt? Please let me know how much approximately it would cost and how long it would take. And people are on there and all they do is post the link to their website. That customer or potential customer is not going to click the website because you couldn't be bothered to let them know the price and the time that they had asked for. So, pay attention to these posts and do what they ask. Some say, please only send me a private message. Some people say, do not send me a private message. So pay attention. If they ask for the price and for the time, let them know. And of course, always link to your website. But I've been seeing a lot of people on these pages that aren't doing it properly. And I'm thinking, okay, this person's asking for a custom shirt, but all she got was a bunch of links to a website. That's not helping her. She doesn't have time. She wants to know the price and the time first to see if it's worth her time. So I'll probably make another video on that too, because I've been seeing a lot of things that people are doing wrong. I'm not perfect, of course, but this is what I do. And I see a lot of things that people are doing wrong, and it is hurting them. Okay, so maybe I'll leave that for another video, things that people are doing wrong, in case you might be doing some of these things, but not realizing it, right? Because we're only human. So good luck. As always, if you need anything, please let me know. So what I want you to do right now is go join 3 Facebook groups minimum that are for your target market. So you do need to know who you're selling to and selling for. If you need help with this, let me know. Good luck, and I'll see you guys in the next video.